recording. Alright, it's AC once again with another video. This video will pretty much be the upper sky limit base from the one from before. But yeah, we're just building to sky limit now. It shouldn't take too long now, seeing how I should be almost there. Hopefully. Shit. Well, but yeah, this is pretty much teaching you how to build a sky base or up towards the sky, really. Fairly simple. You need one stairs and then 2 pillars on this side, and then grab yourself a piece of wall, place it like so, and then place your stairs like that, and then repeat that process like 100 to 200, maybe 300 times. Might take you a while since I am a solo player. This is not sky limit. Holy shit, I don't even know if this is sky limit, but I guess not. No, not out of bounds yet. Logs. Now, I am using my farming mod on the server, so it allows me to stack logs, which is pretty damn neat. Not needing me to farm as much as I have to. Logs like that. Whoa. Shit. Alright, cool. If you want, you can make like small checkpoints, or little pods if you need to place your bed, which is what I have done throughout the whole time building this. Bit tedious, but it guarantees you from like falling off and whatnot, or even dying in the process, which is good. Yeah, nah, I've just got a long way. Jeez, how far is this? Thought I'd be at sky limit by now. Missing corners. Might take some time. I'll put a timestamp as to when to skip to. I'll leave this recording running. Might just make this first part a little faster than normal, but yeah, or just watch me build. That's your shit. You don't want that. If that's your type of niche. I actually don't know how big the sky limit is. Options. Is there? I think there is a graphics where you can turn on the. Yeah, you can't even see that. Graphics. What's graphics? Those are options. No, it's graphics. I'm about to die if I don't jump down. Where is it? Shit. Skybox reflections. There we go. Graphics. You can't see anything with that on. What the hell? It doesn't matter. No, that is another base if you're wondering, and then there's another base over there, which is left unattended, but I can't get there because I've got no helis. I can build there, but it's tedious to build over there, so no point. Well, should be up there soon. Been 3 minutes into recording. Surely, oh my lord. I know, I am starting to lose oxygen a lot faster than normal, which is good in a way, because you know that you can sky limit. Two more. If I can stop building, it'll be nice, but I guess not. It might take me another half an hour, just continuous building. Shit. Yeah, I can still jump, which means that I haven't reached it yet. Pillars. Might farm some more money to fund my oxygenators, because I don't have as many as I would want to. Logs. Yeah, let me jump down real quick. I need a snorkel. We should buy a snorkel in the server. It would be nice. And the tank. That way I had more oxygen to build with, but to each their own. I don't really need it at the moment, so all good. It's all good, my guys. This server will be wiping within, I think 10 days from now, give or take. See how fast our oxygen loses. Jesus. Come on, where the fuck is thingamabob at? Jeez, how big is this? Far out. The biggest skybase so far, which is a bit annoying because I have to do this later on. Yep, still keeps on going. Which goes to show you how long this will take actually. If you're still watching up to this point, like I don't think I'm nowhere near. That's a high skybase I've seen. But thinking I don't even know if that's a skybase because it's just metal plates stuck together. Oh, I've checked that again. I might bring up my base. Yeah, I might just do that. Roof, logs. Just bring up an oxygenate and everything else. Oh Jesus, I was too close. Yep. I might just do this. Just grab the oxygen and then bring it back up. Bring this bed first. And then bring everything else. Just make sure that you've got enough gas. Obviously put some gas back into your gas can from your generator. Makes everything so much better. It is a race against time with the oxygen limit being so damn low, but I should be good. I'm gonna leave it there as a checkpoint, just in case if I do fall off, I can just land there and then climb my way back up. Come on, I'm sure the luck about this is that if I fall off, then I've got no oxygen whatsoever, because from this point onwards, I don't have anything else to spare. Oh, Jesus. Yep, nice. Okay, I don't think anybody will come get me if I'm just building here. So, alright, let's continue building. Stairs. Shit, man, how big is this? I've like farmed at least 600 logs by now, and it seems like I'm not like halfway. Who the fuck knows? Oh yeah, just a quick tip to rotate your items around. Just right click or when you're holding, just right click it. See how I'm just like rotating the object around? Just right click it. Oh, far out, so big. Oh, that gave me so much OCD. What the hell? I might actually need to go back down to get some more logs. Jeez. Pure. I might build another skybase here and then make another one on top because by the looks of it, I ain't going anywhere. Let's see if I can get this done within an hour. Logs. Stairs. Logs. Stairs. Come on. Why did Nelson have to change about the bloody sky limit to the point where I can't even build up to it? Yeah, no, I still got a long way to go. I'm just hoping that I can like stop building now. Okay, I'm gonna start losing oxygen in about 3 steps up, give or take. Oh yeah, how big is this? I'll jump down and give you guys like a little perspective of how far it really is. Yeah, there we go. Some of this oxygen right there. Jeez. Let me just make sure I have my bed set. Okay, I do. Sweet. I'm gonna grab some more logs. Yeah, that's how far my base is. Yeah. Kit starter. Kit here. More logs if I can. Game volume is a bit too high. Oh no, it's on 7%. It's fine. Alright, cool. Some logs. But yeah, I'll just put a timestamp as to when I actually reach sky limit. Because this video might take a lot longer than half an hour, judging by how long it's been 10 minutes today now. Logs. Thank God for bloody farming mod, because otherwise this would or stacking mod rather, because this shit would take so bloody long to farm or to make rather. Map that doesn't wipe once every month. Do you want to build a sky base within? Well, if you're solo building, then it might take you more than just a day. This thing has been taking me what 2-3 days now to build. That's because I'm only on for a short period of time. But if you're on for like 8 hours on end, you can easily get this done. Now, just keep in mind that I am using a server to play on. This does have the stacking mod, so making the skybase a lot easier when I have plenty of logs to go off with. In a standard vanilla server, you don't stack the logs like to which I am doing, which makes it a lot harder. Just keep that in mind when you're building it. Like I said, Skybase is something that is good and permanent, but I'd recommend that if you do build it, pick a server that isn't like 1 month short when it comes to wipes, because therefore your effort of building it and spending hours on it and building it is pretty much thrown into the drain. 2 months is like bare minimum if I were an ideal Skybase to PvP with, but other than that, wouldn't really make one. Ground base is sufficient. Like I've still got my other base on the ground and it's still standing, so it's no need for me to make another base. But yeah, no, I'll just make it to Skylimit and wait, might need to crop it out, but otherwise you just skip to this video. Be nice. See how long it takes me from that to get to that point from that point onwards. Actually, that's another 300 logs. Yeah, 30 stacks, 300 logs. I will PvP if there's another player nearby, but otherwise I'm just focused on building this Skybase for you all. I do have another tutorial on how to build like a generic general Skybase without having to reach sky limit. There is pros and cons to it, which I can explain in a different video, but yeah, generally that's pretty much it with sky bases. Like I said, if you've got metal, please use metal instead of pine logs. I'm using pine logs because they're cheaper in the server, and I can just get them whenever I want directly under my base. Now you can still see my base right there. Alrighty, is that enough logs? Oh, we might get 25 stacks, 250, and hopefully that's enough. But yeah, I enjoyed the server a lot. The decay time on the server, it's really good. 5 days, maybe 7 days. I might be wrong. Without being on the actual server itself until your base gets wiped, which is fair enough. This map is quite big. If you're wondering what server I'm playing on, it's called Aussie Gaming Survival. Type in Aussie Gaming, and you should be able to see it straight up from the get-go. But yeah, that's really it for that. But yeah, definitely skip if you don't want to watch me farm logs for a bit. I'll take some time. I could buy them, but I think I need the money to buy the metal shutters and whatnot. A bit of drop. Bit of drop rates, that's fine. 15 minutes going strong. Once it hits 16, I'll just pretty much stop farming. Oh fuck. I'll pretty much stop farming these logs. I walked across the whole bloody thing. Alright, last log, last three, sorry. Let's go back up. Bit two. I don't think my skill is maxed out. I'll do that then. Logs. Alright, 26 stacks and a bit isn't too bad. I'll take it. And just hope that's enough. Huh? Oh fuck, scared the shit out of me. I was like, what? This is why you have to see what the fuck was that lag? Jeez. So just keep going up like that. Just rotate your mouse, that's so. Gotta go fast. Come on, Skyrim, where the fuck you at? Jeez. Whoa. Like I said, it's faster if you have a team building this because you don't need to wait to farm logs and whatnot. Somebody can just keep on farming, just keep on building. Ideally, if you have a team, maybe 3 of you would be nice. 1 build and the 2 farm. It will be a lot faster. Ideally, 3 players would be nice to build a Skybase on. You want minimum 3. By yourself, it's pretty hard to maintain, and you're most likely gonna get raided halfway or attacked halfway through building this big ass pillar. Oh shit! And I'm not even halfway. I understand why players don't even build this high, but then again, you want to make it as high as possible. Can't use oxygen if I don't jump down, which is what I'll do right now. I need to make another checkpoint. Dogs. Roof. Yep. I'll make one after actually. It's fine. So much bloody effort, but yeah, nah. I could make this Skybase in an offline server, but just because it's more realistic to build it on a server that I am playing on, might as well do it here, right? Just hope that I don't die or some shit. Roof. Oh shit, no stairs, my bed. Alright, I'll put my bed up here. Cool, jump down real quick. And climb that. Maybe this. But yeah, these are little like small checkpoints you want to make when building. Obviously, don't leave your bed there or don't leave any oxygen nearby. If you do have the time, remove it. This is what I normally would have if I miss my bed or if I misplace my bed or if my bed gets attacked, then I can have another bed going. The good thing about this server is that you get 2 homes instead of 1, which is pretty darn good. 70%. As long as I have 15, I can just place it and then refill it. And I forgot to get some gas whilst I was at it. Almost there. Jesus, come on, what am I doing? I guess. I am pretty much, I think, the highest I can be, but doesn't matter. It just keeps on building at this point. I have no idea when I'll reach it, but hopefully soon. Alright. Logs. Might need even more logs in this because that doesn't look promising. Logs. Cool. Might just eat up real quick with using this kit, because I will die without it. Good to go. Yeah, nobody's gonna come up unless I've got a plane, but pair yourself with a lot of sentries and you could do it. Sentries are pretty damn hard to make on this server. It's so expensive to get chemicals and glue. Stairs. Fuck me, how big is this? Jeez. Am I even near it? Not even, fuck me. Come on, show me out of bounds or some shit. Ah. Just keeps on going and going. Whoa. See, I'm losing oxygen already, jeez. So fast. Stairs. That's all I need. No extra oxygen would be nice. I have no idea how far I am now. Oh, we reached it, we reached it, we reached it. Yes, let's go. Let's go. We've got it. We've got it. We've got it, boys. We have now got it. Stairs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I've reached it. After so long. Sure. This is it. See? See how I can't jump any higher than that? It tells me my stamina's going down. It means that I am now at max Skyrim, which is pretty darn good. I am gonna jump down and walk my way back up here. So happy. Alright, cool. So now we can finally get started on our tutorial. Alright, so this will be pretty much similar to the Skybase underneath. Well, that is another holy shit. Alright, so starting from the other Skybase video. Um, Oxygenators are a must on the server. Can't go wrong. You really need it in order to have a Skybase. Without it, you're pretty much fucked. Alright, cool. Roof. I'm gonna build one layer down. Yep, to have enough space to jump. Because yeah, that's perfect. That is, man, I'm so hyped. Took me what? I think 4 hours to build this on my own. But that's with the farming log. Just imagine me without it. Actually dying in pain. Roof. Alright, so the first little 4 platforms, only built 4, or even like a little. Yeah, 4 is enough. 4 little platforms is enough. I'm gonna go get my bed and bring it over here. Man, if I fall off this, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. I am building it out of logs, but like I said before, if you've got metal, use it. It's way better. We'll try to get this video done within 60 minutes. It's been recording for 24 minutes now, so let's get this shit done. I'm gonna grab some more logs, jump down, get some more logs, then teleport home. It's a little grindy process, but generally, if you can find yourself with the farming mod or stacking mod like I have, it would make your life so much more easier. And I might need to place that oxygenator down real soon. You lose a lot more oxygen at sky limit. But yeah, shit, let's go. Actually hyped. I'm gonna start probably honeycombing this area up. Where's my generator? Oh, I didn't bring him. Portable gen. This is why I like servers with money, because you can just buy it, which is good. It's really, really useful, and that's why I play it. Not too broken because it's quite expensive. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! This one. Okay. For now, you wanna make it like so. I might end up putting everything up here. I'm just gonna rate this if I honeycomb the shit out of it. Might make it. Since normally I'll make it a little bigger with a bit more fortifications on it. So, alright, cool. I'm selling these because I don't really need them. Alright. Now I do know how to make up sentries, so I will be using those to the best of my benefits. Now since I know that my bed is under here, I might want to place it in another room that I know won't be raided. Pures. Right, so we've reached max Skybase, and now the reason why I'm not putting it right up here is because I don't have enough room. I'll just show you what I mean by I don't have enough room to jump on top of it. So, like so, like the only way to get on top of that is to crawl, but I ain't want to crawl there. So, wow, this is actually amazing. I've never been up to this sky limit because after the update, I think last year when Nelson updated the bloody limit for Skybase anyway, it was absolutely atrocious. Like he doubled the sky limit to the point where there's like no building. But I ended up building it, so here we are. Whoa. Alright, like I said, you've got metal, please use metal. Skybases are pretty easy to edit if you've got a jet or a heli. I'm gonna go get myself some more logs, but now I am so happy. The satisfaction you get from reaching the sky limit is so good. Pillars, I just um might just like start building it across this way. But damn, I'm gonna make sure that this thing is here. Now that I know, and I will be transferring all my loot to the other side. But see how I've made little like stacks here. This is just so that if I do fall, I'm not dead. Ah shit, homes. Just imagine if I didn't save my home there. Alright, so that's there. You still see it, but I highly don't know. Nobody to build up there. Took me 4 hours to build using those. You might be able to plates, but you won't be able to build logs or roof on top of that, which is not ideal. Alright, I'm gonna get myself about 40 stacks, so just bear with me for a bit before I TPA back home. I'm gonna build further out and then change the layout afterwards. This is my ideal of a maxed out skybase. Now, usually I would replace everything with metal, but just because I don't have the funds for metal, nor do I want to buy it. Expensive on the server. One maple is like what? Yeah, 8k there. I've got 5, so I can barely afford myself a gun. Base. Um, yeah, logs. We should go buy Alice back. I think they disabled it. Cost Alice. Maybe they did. I have no idea. Yeah, they did disable the Alice back, which is fine. Fair enough. Would make my life a bit easier, but not one to complain. This show is pretty good. I like it, so yeah, definitely join if you guys want. They're wiping soon anyway. Most of the tutorials are made on the server anyway, just because I can buy most of this stuff without having the issue of spawning and buying commands and whatnot. Double stacked trees, nice, I love it. Something like that. You don't want sticks around, just throw them away. It's a flare. No, not enough. Yeah, so even that base up there has been there since I joined, and I've joined the server for about a week now, so fairly balanced. I like it. Can't really buy any raiding weapon. Well, you can't buy any raiding weapon, so it's good. Makes you farm and whatnot. Can't buy hordes either, so pretty damn good. They've done a pretty good job with the server. I like it. That real quick. But yeah, if you are playing with me by any chance, just know that you will find yourself a free base, because I will end up building a base to know tomorrow. I just like building. It's so satisfying when you can just create your own design and whatnot. There's also the square type design with honeycomb around it, or you can either honeycomb the inside and then build around it. Either way is fine. I'm actually on the Skybase that is like fully honeycombed instead of just mid-tiered honeycomb. Um, I if I know for a fact that I won't get raided, then a simple base will be fine. Skybase will be fine. But if it's a server that can spawn in vehicles, then might be in strife. But this is I really need. Time like this, I wish I had a bigger backpack, but beggars can't complain, can they? Gotta eat this up. I'm just deforesting this whole area just because I can. I really need to. But yeah, somebody's building a great wall, which isn't too bad. I'm gonna end up salvaging everything I need. And that little area, the little post that I made, little sky tower that I made towards my sky base, I'm gonna end up removing that to partial removal, just in case I end up falling off. Or um, it's good to have a safety backup. I guess I have a little sky base underneath the base that I am building on, but maybe that is fine for some. But I like to have like periodic steps of like safety. I might put a bit or two on each. If they're claimed, then obviously I will rate it, or like salvage the bed and replace it so that nobody can have it, which is good because the claim flags in these sky bases are a must. It's so critical that those once they start building, they will be able to get that sky base, which is the only thing you don't want when building a sky base. So just be aware. Players rating in this server, it's not too bad actually because no one really has raiding gear unless they're paid to play and whatnot, where they can have like a large amount of vaults and they can store loot in, which is the only downfall of the server. You can like you've got the like command where you can garage if you've paid like perks for whatnot, which is fair enough, but my opinion might be a little bit too OP because you can just put in a oh Jesus, you can put in a heli anytime you want it, just pretty much raid whenever you wish. But yeah, I think that might be enough. Yep, that's I'll just keep on going until I'm dead. 400 logs is sufficient for my build. We're going to build something similar to the 4 pods that I showed in another video. It's so much more convenient. I might get some gas. I'm just kind of prone to a bit of good. I'm gonna get myself 1 century from the other base and just transfer it to this space here. Just to be careful. And then it gets more gas. Ideally, that amount of gas I have at the moment should be oh Jesus should be enough. Keep the shit going. I don't want people seeing the other turret, so if you're not watching this video, then you will. But it's to say that you won't. So we'll just grab that real quick. So the good thing about the fuel reserve is that you can just do that. I might move that into the Skybase actually because I don't want to just keep on like going in and out. Yeah, so that would be sufficient enough to sustain my base. Now that I think of it, yeah, well, fuck that. I'll just do that instead. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? So much easier. Alright, so this is where like this is where a good time to use your fuel tankers on Skybases because you can just have an infinite source of fuel. If you can't buy fuel, then a fuel tank will be necessary to have upon Skybase, which is what I'll be moving that little thing to. Yeah, I think that might be enough for now. If anything, I'll just hop back down and farm some more. Alright, let's grab that fuel tank and move it. So. Huh? Yep, so this video might be an hour long, just a heads up. Feel free to grab some food and watch me build. But yeah, I like building this for people anyway. It's good. It's another reason why people want me on their team, especially on Kodak servers. Oh man, actually wild. Alright, cool. So just make sure this is a full tank. This is not a full tank. And close that shit off. Alright, grab that. I don't really use the lockers just because I sell like 99% of things except for like maples. That's the only gun like that I like to use. PD doubles are time to time, but it's whatever. Um, Claim flags, like I said, just have one here so no one can build nearby. I'll end up removing these lockers. I hate them. I don't need them. I don't even have anything in it. Literally nothing in it. Alright, cool. Man, imagine if I died. I'd be so mad. Instead of people walking on top of my roof, I might just put a little pine around part so that they can't roof. Alright, there we go. So this is what I mean by having this thing here. Yep, I'll leave it right here because it's not too important. Have a sentry right here. Yep, there we go. And then I'll place my sentry right there. So welcome to my Skybase. This is going to be a little square base, and then I might extend it towards this way. I might end up moving everything on top here, and then some people, it's a good idea to build a little like floor underneath, which I might end up doing, connecting these two together. But then I will need to remove this thing here or add more turrets in. For turrets, since this server relies on maples quite a lot, I might not even use maples because what the fuck did I just build? I don't want that. Logs. Roof. That is really it for the Skybase. Just continue watching, I guess, and then you can see how I build my own Skybase. Something like this size is good enough to defend. If they've got a lot of reading gear, you want something bigger. Um, Logs. Yeah, this is plenty. Man, if I run out, oh fuck. You know what? I'll just leave it there. Oh, you know what? I don't want that actually. So what about coming down to making your own design? So, don't need that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it here just in case I do forget. The fuel reserve, I can worry about that later. Whoa. Alright, cool. So you need some of these. I am neither. I don't think I. You know what? Just to be safe, and so just have it. So that's like that. Logs. You can also honeycomb it using Windows, which is like I like to do. Pretty much a troll base at this point. Oh shit, Windows. I'd rather use Windows rather than Wars, but doorway here. Wall here. You make the base a lot harder to raid, essentially, when you do this stuff. Just place a wall in every single little area you can find, or even windows, and then just make sure you put a metal shutter there, like so. I might just have it like that. Yep. Then wall. What off? Now, obviously, I will need to get some more stuff in. Do I need this? No. Logs. We'll just build out quite a bit. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Alright, this is where I'll start my honeycomb base. A little platform is nice. I might make a claim flag later, but I don't see any other players coming by, so it's fine. Right, logs. This is what I meant by honeycomb. Oh, let me just get that little thing back then. See, if any other place starts coming up, then that torch got me covered. If it starts shooting, then I know for a fact that's something there, which is good. So that's one little layer, and then to make it another honeycomb, you're gonna build another layer around. So essentially, just building walls and walls. This is obviously an example of you. And you can just repeat this process multiple times over and over. Let me show you what it looks like from the top. Roof. Yeah. Oh, did I miss one? No, I don't think I did. I'll remove this actually. If I want to do a proper honeycomb, then I'll remove it. Oxygen is something that I really need at the moment. Yeah, so it's a good idea to have a toad or two. I suggest having multiple toads just because you don't want to get raided, but to each their own. You can, as long as you're happy with what you built, then by all means. It's a bit of a layout. Yeah, I'm missing like two more here. Alright, so there's a pattern to honeycomb. You can honeycomb the fuck out of this if you want, if you really want. Essentially, you want one little pod like this. You see these? There's 6 little triangles that connects into one little hexagonal like little platform. That in the middle here is where your base will be. Let me get some more oxygen, and then all you got to do is just make a whole wall out of it. Logs. For the purpose of this video, I might have like a doorway here just because I can access it. But essentially, you just put in walls and whatnot, pillars. Alright, so yeah, if you got metal, yeah, go for it. Just go ham with metal. I like logs here because no one's gonna raid it for sure. And if they do end up raiding it, I've got plenty of money to, well, I won't say plenty, but I've got enough money to like rebuild it. I'll show you like a top view of what I mean by honeycomb if I can. Is that enough logs for me? Yeah, it's enough logs. Yeah, perfect. See, everything else, it's kind of dumb, but it works because, like so, you want to cover the outside first and then make your way inside. Always do that. Don't start from the inside making it outside first, because otherwise, if you leave the outside platform exposed, other players can hop on and raid. Oh shit! I need some oxygen. That's something you forget. You're like constantly building a base. This thing here is safeguarding that thing there. So if you do have an entry point, just make sure that thing is there. It won't stop the raid necessarily. If they've got like a rocket or some shit, but it will prolong the raid a little longer, which makes it worth it. I think that's the purpose of a sentry. It's not there to actually kill somebody. It's there to make. Yeah, am I putting that right? Yeah, I am. To make the raid a lot longer than normal. You know what? I'm gonna just drag the oxygen out over here because I'm just wasting space if I just leave over there. Actually, oh, where is it? So even I got confused. So don't stress out if you do. I might have one here. Yep, it's always good to have some reserves. We take the generator. We take this first, and then we place it again. No, if somebody hops on right now and kills me, I'm fucked. I've got no doors, no shutters, nothing to protect my base. That sentry is essentially off since I removed it. Like so, I removed it, so it's therefore off. I'm gonna have the thing here. Yep, that looks perfect. There we go. Now I can continue without building, or without dying. Hopefully, yeah. Oh, well, that's fair enough. I'm not gonna go that far. And since you want to put another wall here, but just because I want to get back there, I'm not gonna go into. And then roof it. That little like wall. Yep. So you got this little like rectangle thing here. It makes raiding a lot harder to do, and obviously just do this multiple times around your base. I've only done it once, but this little platform is sufficient enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beds, and seeing that you could maybe put like a locker or two on top, you could sufficiently hold a 6-man in here. But yeah, like I said, you want something that's permanent and easy to raid. So roof, I might just roof these all now, so that I don't have to worry about it later. But yeah, this is the ideal way of making a skybase. Now, if you want to add some windows to these, you can. Um, but there's no point if you're gonna honeycomb it like that. There's oh shit. Hopefully I can solve that. There's no point of putting windows there if you can honeycomb it like that because you can't have access to it anyway. You're just wasting metal, if anything, and time. That was such a waste, but that's fine. Yep. So this thing will be wiped within 9 days, but I'm glad that this shit is actually done by the time I finish recording. Just like so. Shit. logs. I have plenty of logs. This might take a lot longer for some of you because, especially if you're new, I don't expect you to do it anyway. What you can do is also place loot within inside there, which is what a lot of players do. I do that myself, but since I don't play, I rather because I am a staff on one of these servers, so I normally staff more than I play. But thought this might be helpful making some guides for the server, for any server really, not just one server. But this is just something. This is just like a little tutorial on how to make a little base. All right, that's your roof done. And to honeycomb it, you wanna make as many walls as you can with only one access point. Now, like I said, you place a little bed there. I'm pretty sure that could fit. Yep, see what I mean? You can just put a bed there and then another locker like just over here and call it a day. Like so. Now, raiding would take a lot longer. Well, I wouldn't say harder, but it would take a lot longer because I don't know where the fuck things are at. Which is why I say that if you want to build it at Skybase, sorry, it's best because no one can see like the middle of the inside of your base. Like, see how I can like see the top of it. You could always presume where everything is if you can see the top of the base, which is pretty bad. So I might end up putting like a little rampart here and a claim flag, multiple claim flags, not just one. Oh fuck! Why is that working? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yep, that tower is gonna serve me well. I don't know if that kill count applies, but it should, doesn't it? Shouldn't it? Well, yeah, you wanna make at least a couple hundred logs if you can. If you're playing like on a side vanilla server, go for it. For the sake of like showing you, I'll block this off and I'll recover, and I'll just block it afterwards. Oh, Jesus, I'm depleting through all my logs right now. Just remember that this is the side that I'm coming from. No, 10, 10, 15. Alright, cool. Just looking at the compass. It's good to pay attention where you build because you know where everything is. As a builder, it's good to pay attention to where all the loot is. And there you have it. That's honeycomb right there. No one can jump onto your base unless they call, which is the only issue in this build. But it's whatever. But yeah, that's base right there. You can't see anything from the inside, which is the idea of a base. But I'm gonna end up moving everything up onto this sky base anyway for this wipe. This is generally it. This is your base to go. You obviously you need to put what the fuck. Obviously just put a generator and an oxygenator. You can have some loot if you wanna. This is tutorial, so I don't really need to show you any loot. Claim flags is a must. Turrets, sentries, what you call rather. All in which can be here. I suggest probably storing claim flags in those little, like if I solve just real quick, you can just put a claim flag or two in each of these little rectangles, and trust me when I say so, do it because it makes reading a lot more fun and a lot harder for other players to read. So that, and you also put loot in here if you wish. Cost locker. How much is the locker? Cost. I can't even spell. Fuck. You know, I'll put a lock in here just for the sake of the video. Yep, just like that, and then what you want to do is just cover it up. Tell that I'll end up forgetting where I put it. 70. The compass is at 70. Good enough. That's all I need to know. That's it. That's really it. Now to get the fuck out. What's that? I was facing 10 and 15. So here you go. Yeah, so it's always good to have a compass. There's only a time I would use the compass or when they don't give me any map. But other than that, yeah, that's really the sky base. Again, if you've got metal, use metal. You can use metal shutters if you're using Windows. Fuck, I think I'm lost it this way. Yep. See it? Yep. See what I mean by having the compass? It's so bloody useful. But yeah, that's really it. They will need to read through 1, 2, 3. At least this is just one layering of honeycomb. So that's 3 little pine walls that they need to raid to at least before entering your main area here. Obviously, since I am a solo player here, you need to make this base a lot bigger for your team. This is just a guide as to how I would build it. Obviously, you don't need to make this thing. You can just start straight off and make the honeycomb. I like to give myself some space and a little ground for me to work around. But yeah, no, that is really the base for today. Just fuck it. I'm gonna just make this whole thing honeycomb. If you're gonna have loot in it, just make sure you just have it protected with sentries and all. Since this will be a troll base, I will be putting my trolls to the best of my abilities and honeycombing the fuck out of this place to the point where there's nothing but one whole chest. That's what I do. Like the troll. For players that doesn't really know me, well, there you have it. It's so fucking fun. And then that's the thing though, they complain to admins and or staff servers saying, "Oh, uh, people keep on logging off with loot and whatnot." Well, I mean, if you want to count that as logging off as loot, be my guest, my guy. But yeah, no, I might get some more gas or petrol or servo or whatever you want to call this shit here. Um, that's really it for this video. Continue booting. I'm going to get more logs and just make sure this base is well rounded off before doing anything. And we should be set to go. Just make sure your generator is on full the whole time. I just salvaged some loggers to bring across to the other base. I don't think I need any more logs. Just to make some claim flags. That's really it. Can't build a door. To make a door, it's 2 sheets and 1 scrap. To make a shutter, I think it's 3 sheets and 1 scrap by sheet. Let me actually double check that. Shunt. Yep, it's 3 sheets and 1 scrap. I was right. By 378. Buy myself a door. Yeah, the majority of the time I'm buying myself like stuff to build my base with anyway. So, um, now we'll build a rampart. Oh fuck! I hate when I do that. I will be building a little rampart, just on the top so that nobody can call across my base. If they can, it's a big issue. You want your base to be really hard to access. So obviously I'm gonna build multiple claim flags here. Considering that they will be wiping this, I'm not too pressed about people raiding this base at all. No loot, nothing whatsoever. If anything, I can farm money easily and start raiding them back. By which I know a good farming spot. And then rampart, just like so. But yeah, if you have this sort of issue, just make sure that nobody can build up your base. Because if they end up, like, you can still like kind of jump in there and then like dolphin dive into that little area there. If you can do that, well then that's a big issue. Ramparts. Is there supposed to be a wall there? Oh shit, I might make a wall then. Nobody can come across. Let's go. Bugs. If they end up changing the way that this server works, then I might not pay on it as much. But given this and how it works, so you see how you can't really jump in it, but when you dolphin dive, you can now access it. Yeah, that's an issue. With some bases like that. I am going to buy shutters, but yeah, to make them pretty much, it's just um shit. It's just 378. Not 378. It's three sheets and one scrap. I think there was like I'm gonna buy 8. Oh, they're just I bought doors instead. Buy metal shutter. That's fine. I'll honeycomb it later. Buy metal shutter. Shut 10. All right, cool. So that's more expensive. I'm not too sure why. I'm gonna put a doorway here then. Honeycomb like I have right here. Jeez, let's go. Yeah, that's good to go. And that way it makes the base a lot harder to raid. Can I even sell this? Surely I can, right? That was such a waste if I can't. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, thank fuck. Okay, so I'll just buy to shut 4. Oh fuck me, I'm out of money. Okay, since this is an issue, you wanna, like I said before, you wanna fortify your little area outside first before doing anything. Like so. And then after you finish like building the outside perimeter, then focus on working on the inside. Because no point setting up a base that you can't defend yourself from. Uh, Such a shame. I've got no money left. So much for saying I have a lot of money, honey. Uh, that was a flare nearby. Um, but yeah, that's really it for this tutorial. Sky bases are the best base you could build. They're also a troll base if you know how to make one or use one rather. Um, yeah, no, it's pretty darn fun if you like I said, this is just a solo build. Obviously, if you know if you can build um or build with a team, go for it. Uh, I don't have a team, which is kind of unfortunate and kind of sad at the same time. But I like to solo PvP and temp PvP when I do play around, just because I know for a fact that I can fuck people up. Jokes. But I don't even know where my claim flag is. See how oxygen is losing right there. Now, once you've funny establish your skybase, remove all of these things here. You've got these things give other players the opportunity to raid your base. Now that's the only issue when it comes to these things here. Let's do a base here. Huh? Yeah, that's fine. Since this server allows me to sell it, I'll end up removing these and then selling it. I'll use that door to honeycomb it again. This thing is all about making a base as fortified as possible. And that's the thing with Skybase. If the server doesn't give you like a limit as to how much you can build, the sky's the limit. Build the fuck out of your whole base. I would recommend building like another floor underneath that base, just because that it gives you access to another layer, just in case if you do get end up getting raided, you've got another layer to help you out with. But one layer is definitely like, oh shit, one layer is like your go-to. So if you don't you don't really need 2 layers, but it's good to have 2 layers. But one layer is a little sweet spot there. So yeah, go for that. I'm gonna die if I don't TDP back. Alright, cool. Where's my gas? Where's my little petrol? I don't have any petrol. But gas. This is what I love about this server here. It gives you 2 bed. Maybe more the better, but I can't complain. I didn't donate, so I'm not complaining. So put another wall here. This is what you want to do when it comes to making it. It might look confusing, but if you're the builder yourself, you would know the layout of where you built shit. After maybe like half an hour of running back and forwards, you will finally get to know your own base, which is good, which is what I like to do because you know where you put shit, you know where everything else is, and you can use that idea. That's why I like defending my own base because I know where everything else is, and when they are raiding, well then at least I know that I can defend it. Obviously, if you've got like a team bigger than or if they're raiding with a bigger team than 2 players, say for instance, maybe 3 or 4, then that's when you might want to consider actually getting a team yourself. But if it's like a 1-on-1 or 1v2, you are just as good to defend your own base. But yeah, that's really it for this guy, really. Just keep that field tank will be useful for that Skybase, hence why I moved it over there. Um, should I move it? You know what? I might build another Skybase up there. Oh, not Skybase, another thing there. I might end up breaking my other 2 bases underneath. So I've got another Skybase directly underneath that, which is shown in another video. And then yeah, so that's really the tutorial of how to make a decent Skybase. Don't make this base if you don't want to, but this thing here, I'll show you what it looks like from underneath. This thing here, that's a must. Just keep on building all around it like a little hexagonal shape, and that is good to go. This little platform here, I'm gonna leave it here, just because this thing could act as a little support base for the other one. It might take me another like hour and a half to build from this point onwards, but it serves as a guarantee to, just in case if you end up being raided and you're offline, say for instance, you could end up falling down here and landing on the space instead of falling all the way down, which is good, and hence why I built it as a mini checkpoint. But other than that, make sure you build the base like that, but obviously with metal. You may design it however you wish or follow the example that I have made. But yeah, definitely use metal if you've got metal. If not, pine logs are the way to go. You can use pine logs now and then upgrade it to metal afterwards. Metal is quite expensive. It's harder to farm because it's less accessible, but logs, it's abundant. You can see trees all over here. I'm not going to raid that base because fuck that. I don't raid. I block to build. I don't raid whatsoever. I'd like to defend, but I don't like to raid. But yeah, that's really it for this tutorial, really. I hope you've enjoyed my little tutorial on how to build a basic maxed out sky limit skybase. I might be able to make a part 2 to this video, just because I'm aware that this video is about an hour long. But that's because I've been building all the way from the top to the bottom. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. See ya.